FedEx 356 Heavy, inbound from Memphis, Tennessee. Boeing 767.
Cleveland, Charlie, number 2 behind a heavy 767, short final, caution wake turbulence. Traffic will be holding on the runway, depart right arrival. Winds are 250 at 7, runway 25 to land. On the diagram, thank you.
Hope you all had a great weekend this weekend. Happy Sweetest Day to all the queens out there. I hope you enjoyed the Queen of the Skies yesterday, 747. Unfortunately, the Arizona Cardinals kind of kicked the Cleveland Browns' butt today, from what I could tell. We had some other plans, so we didn't watch the game. We ended up going up to Cedar Point for a little bit, ride some roller coasters, and watch some shows, and eat some good barbecue, and now we're up here. So we'll hang on up here for a little bit and see if we can get the 747 leaving. We're supposed to leave about 9:30, but hopefully they'll get out of town a little bit earlier so we can get home and get to bed and start the work week. Play with the shooting modes a little bit. Just shooting with my phone tonight. As I have been a lot lately on people ask me what phone I've been using or what camera I've been using, and a lot of times when I'm over at Heartland I just use my iPhone. It depends on the direction, the weather, all that good stuff, but typically I've just been shooting video with my iPhone because the airplanes are close enough that we can get some pretty good detail. If I'm doing still photography, I'll use my Nikon, but tonight just been doing some iPhone stuff lately. When runway 6 left eventually closes, or 6 left eventually closes, and they go back to the other side, then you definitely have to get that big camera out, the big lens. Southwest 2968. I'll lie and say it's Freedom 1, but it is not. It is just a Canyon Blue 737-700, inbound from Denver. Actually turned into a pretty nice day. It was chilly earlier, a lot of water spouts off the lake, so check out the Cleveland National Weather Service site and see pictures of a lot of water spouts off the shore today. Otherwise it's pretty cool, low 50s, about 51, 52 degrees. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit. We've got a beautiful almost full moon. Stars and planets are starting to show. It's actually turned into a pretty nice night. Wind finally died down a bit too. It was pretty crazy yesterday. Kind of warming back up into the 70s for the work week. Of course, right? Beautiful when you gotta work, and then cold and rainy when you don't. Delta 3891 CRJ 900 heading to Detroit. DTW, the Motor City. Wasn't that long ago we were still getting these flights during the day. Now it's about 8 o'clock and it is pitch black out. Welcome to this beautiful Sunday night edition of Spotting up here at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Gorgeous evening. Came up here late to hopefully catch the Atlas 747 leave tonight before it gets too late. It's scheduled to go out at about 9:30. Hopefully they leave a little bit early. Hope you all had a great weekend. Beautiful, nearly full moon tonight. American 2336 heading to Dallas Fort Worth, the headquarters for American Airlines. DFW, on the northwest side of Dallas, I believe. Pretty cool little museum there. If you're in you ever go to Dallas Fort Worth, American Airlines has a pretty cool little museum right off of the airport. has a few of their airplanes from the past and talks a lot about their history, and has a nice little September 11th exhibit that recognizes the crew members and going back to back on American Airlines 1267 to Charlotte. Tonight is a Airbus A319, the baby bus, the little bus, mini bus. But yeah, if you're in the Dallas area, definitely check out that American Airlines Museum. Southwest also has a little exhibit at the Frontiers of Flight Museum, which is right next to Love Field. Pretty neat little museum over there, and they have the SR-71 simulator and a pretty large lighter than air exhibit, which surprised me because I grew up near Akron, and Akron, Ohio is the lighter air capital of the world with the Goodyear blimp and everything that came out of there. So that was pretty neat to check out too. So there's a lot of things to do in Dallas. Some are aviation related. Southwest has United 1577. They're inbound from LAX, Los Angeles International. It's a 737 MAX 8. Yeah, turned into a beautiful day today. A little chilly, low 50s right now. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit. Yeah, pretty night. Chilly, but a pretty night. And yeah, fortunately that wind has died down from yesterday. Yesterday was pretty wild.
Turn left, contact ground point 7, take care.
Going back to back on United. This is 418 out of Newark. Got excited. I pulled up Flight Radar 24 and there was a heavy jet behind it. I thought, oh my goodness, we're getting a diversion or something, but no, it's a cargo jet high overhead heading down to Cincinnati.
American 2948 in traffic, you'll see departing Lakefront Airport, turning to the north.
I head down to Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky Airport here at some point and try to get some plane spotting footage. They have a lot of cargo. I think they're the 4th largest cargo airport in the Western Hemisphere, as well as your regular commercial travel. So maybe we'll head down there at some point, and definitely want to head down to Columbus, Rickenbacker, on the south side of Columbus, and get the international heavies that come out of there. Emirates, Korean, Air China, Cargo Lux. Try to get those guys, as well as the Air Force Reserve operations out of there. All on that bucket list. Especially when we start getting into the weekends where there really isn't much going on and it's too cold to do things, we'll definitely head down there and try to get some plane spotting and check out Wright-Patterson and the Air Force Museum as well. Maybe do a walkthrough down there. I've been there several times, but I'd love to do a walkthrough. Southwest 842 heading out to Nashville, BNA.
48 contact tower.
It's another Canyon Blue edition, Spirit edition of Southwest.
Tower, get in, runway 24 right, 240 at 7, clear to land number 1.
United 1816, 737 800 inbound from Denver.
Expect runway 23.
don't have a runway 23 here, so I'm not really sure which airport that was. Something is lining up though. No one comes all the way down anymore. Be a good night to stream this live. Not too much action up here, and it's quite lonely at night. So far there's no drug deals going on, so that's a good thing.
16, we're clearing up Papa.
Good 1816, clear the ground, crash number 2 plus taxi 11 kilo.
JetBlue 640. It's an Embraer E190 heading back to Boston's Logan International, BOS. The only destination right now that JetBlue serves out of Cleveland. Love to see that increase in the future. Still haven't got any of their A220s here yet. Spirit 1069 heading out to Las Vegas. A late night flight out to casinos and showgirls of Sin City. In case you're wondering, if you've listened to the videos on this channel and you've been around for a little while, yes, our friend from Mincy's Aviation, the fueling supervisor, he is here tonight. Doesn't matter if I come in the morning or in the evening or weekends, he is always here. Someday maybe I'll meet him and just be like, how many hours do you work a week? It's got to be at least 70 or 80 hours a week. He's always here. Getting a Delta A319 turning final and a Gulfstream 4 lining up to take off. Do not have a destination for him, so he's heading to IDK. Actually had a little bit of rain there for a few minutes, but now it's starting to kind of clear up again. Unfortunately, I think I stepped in some dog poop or something because I kind of smelled a little bit, and I promise it's not me.
Visual 24 right. You're right, that Cleveland Tower runway 24 right. Wind 2507 clear to land, caution wing turbulence. You're following an Airbus on the 3-mile final.
Got a female pilot on this Gulfstream. Don't hear them too often, but a lot of respect for our female aviators out there for what they do. I think less than 10% of all pilots are females. Cool to see it. Delta 2971 inbound for runway 24 right. It's a Airbus A319.
Number 3 Mike Kilo, contact Cleveland Center 135.1.
So we're seeing more and more Airbuses on the Atlanta route and fewer 737s. Usually the 737s tend to disappear for the winter. Except for during a holiday rush, of course.
Number 8976 Yankee, Cleveland approach, Roger, Cleveland altimeter 3000, and what's your destination again and type aircraft? We're a Piper Coach Comanche, and our destination is Kilo Golf Yankee.
Sounds like he's going to county. I believe KGY is county. Might be CGY. forget.
Terminated. Contact break from tower 124.3. Good night. And left turn, and we're going to Bravo 3 for Delta 1. That's it on.
I didn't say 2971 from Atlanta for a Delta taxi here.
Thanks for parking this frequency, Lima, Juliet 4, Juliet.
Southwest 2968 heading to St. Louis. Gateway City, STL. Surprised there's not any other spotters up here tonight. Kind of figure with the 747 departing that there would be a few, since they're pretty rare out here. This is the only, I believe, the other 747s I'm aware of that's been out here this year has been Air Force One. Atlas came out for the Hall of Fame game a few months ago. We did have a Saudi 747 that came out earlier this year as well. But they're pretty rare. They don't see them very often, so when they come out, it's always exciting. Delta 5393 from Delta.
2968, Cleveland departure radar contact, number maintain 14000.
Everything up 4000, Southwest 2968.
CRJ 900 for Delta.
Parking via Lima, Juliet 4, Juliet.
All right, and that'll do it for this edition of spotting up here at Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Hope you enjoyed the nighttime views. Hope you have a great week. Thank you very much for your support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Really appreciate you being here. If you watch the videos and haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below. I love interacting with everyone, so hit those buttons down below. Really do enjoy interacting with everybody. Really do appreciate everyone's support. But thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope you all have a great week, and we'll catch you up here again next time. Have a good night, everybody. Frontier 2434. Yes, that is the same call sign that they use in the afternoon. Airbus A320neo inbound from Tampa, Florida, TPA. Tampa International. Another airport that's very high on my bucket list to check out. Captain Steve seems like he gets some pretty cool captures down there. So someday we'll get down to Tampa. Check out Busch Gardens as well. Got some roller coasters down there. Iron Gwazi especially. I'd like to ride next year. So maybe we'll make a Florida trip here in the near future.
Endeavor 4874, clear direct shirk, descend to maintain 4000.
I think it's starting to rain again. Don't feel it, but I hear it.
Any traffic will be 12 o'clock and 6 miles out of 3000, Boeing 737 on the left base.
I think this is Wilbur the white-tailed deer. Have those in my backyard.
Papa, and taxi parking via Lima, Juliet 4.
Definitely
Juliet.
see the LED lights that are on the Airbus Neos. Very bright.
Lima, Juliet 4, Juliet Frontier 2461.
Glad to see Frontier lights up the tail, though. It seems like more and more airlines are not changing the tail bulbs on their aircraft. The freighters never do. I feel like Southwest does it very often, and United mostly does, but I feel like we're seeing more and more airlines that don't have their tails yet. Got a couple United 737s inbound here. Actually, they're pretty close together, so the second one was told to slow down and do S-turns if necessary. United 790, 737-700 inbound from George Bush Intercontinental, IAH, Houston, Texas. I can see the one in the background doing some S-turns. He actually might be doing a go-around. See it swerving around back there? It's kind of wild what you can see at night. Turning way over to the right now. Let's see if he swings back to the left. He's gonna go behind that tree. Yeah, he's turning left. That's cool. Wonder if this guy will roll all the way down then. Or if he'll slip on the brakes and get off. It's down there at the other end. Yeah, he's gonna jump off at in November, it looks like.
And
cool.
thanks for parking Lima Kilo.
We'll get the other United. It's a 738 inbound from Chicago's O'Hare. Ord, O-R-D. Kind of cool watching him do those S-turns. I bet those passengers are like, what in the world?
330.
Our Atlas 7-4 is about due for takeoff. I haven't heard him call yet.
United 2175, approximately 2 for left in November, taxi parking via Lima, Kilo, and Juliet if you need it. Winds are 2707, right.
Quite a bit of traffic inbound here tonight. 4874 for Delta Connections, a CRJ inbound from Boston's Logan International. We have a Spirit behind him and then another United. And by the way, I was wrong. That United that landed a few minutes ago, the second one, was United 2175. He was actually inbound from San Francisco, SFO. The 737-900 from SFO.
874, approximately 2 for left in November, taxi parking via Lima, Juliet 4, Juliet.
Actually went up today and rode some roller coasters. We'll talk about roller coasters in Busch Gardens. Went up to Cedar Point today for a little bit. It's sad seeing Top Thrill Dragster. All the trains are still on it, but no activity over there after the unfortunate accident a couple months ago. Spirit 252 inbound from ATL, the world's busiest airport. Atlanta, Georgia. Hartsfield Jackson International. All about the fabulous Delta Museum. Probably give Giant about 10 more minutes and to get home and get ready for bed. Already a few minutes late now. Getting cold and got to get some laundry done and take a shower tonight before going to bed. So hopefully we still catch him, but I haven't heard him call yet.
Taxi to parking via Lima, Juliet 4, Juliet.
Airbus A320neo for Spirit.
Taxi Alpha 2 via Lima, Juliet 4, Juliet, Fairway.
This is United 1525, and this is the flight I had confused. He's actually inbound from Chicago O'Hare. It's a 737-800. That one that landed a few minutes ago was from San Francisco, SFO. Just kind of back to back to back and didn't get a chance to clarify, so I apologize for that. It's also really good to see United service from San Francisco and LAX becoming a little bit more common. We're pretty active flights when United had the hub here and Continental had the hub here, but once United dehubbed the airport a few years ago, a lot of those flights went away. So it's good to see they're starting to come back. However, we don't have Seattle and Portland anymore. And it'd be great to see Seattle and Portland make a return. Here at some point. A couple pretty major airports that we don't have service. See the United here, the tail is not lit up.
Juliet, you need it. 24 left and Lima, Kilo Juliet, 1525, you're connected.
All right, ready for the sound of some late night thunder. That's what we came here for. Giant 8059 heavy Boeing 747-400 heading back to Phoenix, Arizona with the Arizona Coyotes, or Arizona Cardinals on board. Wrong sport. Cardinals kind of destroyed the Browns today, but still cool to see a 747. I'll shut up and we'll just listen to the sound of 4 engines. Thunder.
From Golf 7. Right from Golf 7, car 7.
Thanks for staying up late and watching us with me tonight.